Oh god. It's that thing. That thing that should not exist again. No, it's not gone. Hey yo pretty people, welcome back to Galore XP Plays Minecraft Pocket Edition on Windows 10, because you know that's pretty much the same game. And right now I am currently chopping down some trees because I need a lot of wood, a lot of exactly dark oak wood in my life. Mostly because I have done something very interesting, once again off camera, because as we all know, I don't ever do anything interesting on camera. I always keep that stuff for between the episodes. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually just... It was very tedious. Very time consuming, and I was so drained after I did it that I did not even try to record it. So, let me quickly get some more wood from this particular tree trunk, and I'll show you what's been going on around the place. Ethan, is that you? No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a pig. That's just a regular old pig. So, what I did was, I think I actually finished all that I wanted to finish with this particular farm, with this little farm of mine. Now, this here is an ensemble of 3 different farms right now. This is observer block sugarcane farm, villager powered wheat farm, and of course regular old redstone powered pumpkin farm. The one that still harvests all of the pumpkins right as they grow. Here, let me demonstrate it to you. Okay, we just put a pumpkin here. Bam! Instant success. Instant success. Except the pumpkins still kind of get left around on the blocks instead of in the hoppers, but it still kind of works, and that's all I really want from it right now. We'll see about how it will work after we cover it all up and AFK around here for some time. But for right now, for our current projects, that's gonna be enough. I mean, it's freaking pumpkins. We don't even need that many of them. See, even then it still produces quite some pumpkins right now. Considering, of course, that I didn't AFK next to the farm yet, I usually don't even play that much outside of recording this stuff. So, what I'm thinking is right now I can probably just go ahead and cover up this entire farm, and to do so I would need to once again dig into my steampunk building style skills that I don't really have. Now, of course, if you look at the side of my house, if you look at those cogs, if you like just take a quick look, yes, I definitely have some steampunkish building skills, but not all of them, and that's exactly the problem. So, right now I'm thinking that I will just go ahead, grab a bunch of dark oak planks, and build a giant cube around the farm itself, just to cover it up, since we don't really need it outside of this little chest down below. And to that little chest we can always make a small access area after we've done with the farm. So I'm thinking I will cover it up in a dark brown, almost blackish, brown planks. And after I do so, I think I will add some accents like I did on this particular wall of my house. I will add some, make pretend machinery to it. Maybe after all this, I will actually add the windmill type of thingamajig that will kind of make pretend spin. And yeah, we'll see where it takes us. But for right now, I have a lot of planks to place, so give me some time to do it. Well, this is what it basically looks like right about now. Just a box, yeah, literally a box of dark oak planks. This will be fixed by the end of this episode, I promise. Now, one problem that I have is that when I built this little greenhouse of mine, I didn't really account for how far away it was, how too close it was to my original house. So I will be looking out for that. I'll have to somehow justify the distance between them. And in fact, now that I think about it, maybe what we could do here is, maybe with the overgrown factor, we could probably do something like this, as if the vines from one house were spreading on the other. I'm thinking that that would be a bit of yeah, that looks actually very interesting. now that I look at it, this looks very interesting. But yeah, the overgrown bits we should not add just yet. First, we need to figure out the facade, and for the facade, I don't really know what to do myself, honestly. One thing that I'm thinking is I need to add cogs, because this is, once again, a mechanical thingamajig. This is a mechanical build, a mechanical redstonified crazy invention type of deal, and I need it to look like one. I need it to be all steampunky and all, you know, surrounded in cogs and whatnot, and basically somewhat resembling this side of my house, which I already talked about now that I think about it. And I'm guessing that what I started here might still work. So what if we continue this roofy kind of thing up to this place? Here we put another pole, another vertical pole, out of spruce wood, and we'll try and decorate this part as some kind of overgrown, rundown housing magic, and this part we will actually try and decorate as some kind of rundown windmill type of deal. Yeah, the weather is not fun, not fond of this idea. Shut up, weather! We didn't ask you. Ah! Oh god. Listen, do bugger off. Alright guys, watch this. Right here. I got a little bit of a sloppy roof going on. Slope, not sloppy. Is it even the correct word? Okay, doesn't really matter. And have one cog up here and one down here, kind of laying on the ground because everything is broken, if you recall correctly. Now we would need to still have, at the very least, the post on which this cog has been resting before. So we'll dig that one out, just for the, you know, quote-unquote realism's sake, even though, you know, what kind of realism do we need in a farm that's operated by cogs? How do you even operate a farm by a bunch of cogs? But the problem here is that this middle one still kind of looks meh on the mess side. So I'm thinking maybe if we throw a bunch of leaves on it, like a ton of foliage. Hello, Mr. Creeper, what do you want from me? Come all the way back here. The hell? No, I don't. Okay, bam! And bam, done. So I'm thinking maybe if I throw enough foliage on it, we will not be able to tell that this looks like crap. Maybe some hanging from down here, from beside the cog itself. Maybe we'll reposition some of this right here, because I really don't like when it looks this way. I much enjoy it when it's layered somewhat like this. Okay, let's take a look. See. Yep, it kind of starts to look over detailed. Now, get me here. Just try to walk with me right now. This is a little bit too noisy. Just a little bit too noisy. A little bit too over detailed, and I actually like it because this is supposed to be like that. A bit run down, as I already told you. So I'm thinking that this can still work if we just put some more effort into making it look overgrown and, you know, forgotten. Basically what we need to do, in my opinion, we need to add some of that sweet spruce wood, and basically spruce it up with tree variation, like blank texture variation. I'm thinking that something like this all around the place. Yep. Definitely add some detail, an illusion that something has been happening around here, at least for some time, somewhere in the past. The problem is still the fact that we will still need to put something on top of the thing, so some kind of roof isn't bound. Maybe I will actually, since this slope goes like this, I might actually make it crack in the middle, like being all broken in the middle, and make this one go even on a steeper edge, like, because makes a lot of sense. Well, this is tiny bit underwhelming. I mean, look at it. It works. It really does. That's the problem. That is exactly the problem of this little build right now. It really does look like a underrun little building that people might have in their garden, with no other reason that at some point it was useful, and right now it doesn't work anymore and it's not useful anymore, but they kind of keep it still because no one has the gut or the time or effort or I don't know, or something to just finally freaking go ahead and dismantle it. So yes, this works right here, but I just feel like I kind of didn't justify it yet. I need to add something more. I mean, I know it needs something more in it, even though I am really liking it. It has that little hobbit tiny bit vibe to it. Maybe because of the circle, maybe because of the cog looking like a circle door, maybe because of this part. But yeah, I'm at the same time happy and very disappointed in myself right now. Yeah. Let me quickly try something else here, and we'll see if it sticks. Alright, the problem here is of course with the fact that mushroom stems are not in the game anymore. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously in the game, you can see they are right, like on the mushrooms themselves, but you cannot anymore harvest them using silk touch, which means that for the mushroom stem I'm left with no real equivalent. Well, this was definitely worth the effort. Didn't help me with the side situation, mind you, at all, but worth the effort nonetheless. I mean, yeah, I keep going back and forth between the build and looking at the build from this very freaking stupid position, because I do realize that I will probably never even try to approach it from any other direction. Except maybe the pond in front of my house. That's the one strategically well placed position. But even then, look at this. You can't even see the house. So yeah, I'm thinking that you guys can probably understand my frustration about when it comes to this little project of mine. At the very least, you can probably understand why I'm not so eager as to get going on the sides of the build. Once again, this is probably my quote-unquote artists, quote-unquote painters experience coming into life. I'm very much used, and I'm noticing it in my full stack series too. In my other survival series, I'm noticing that I am very much used to create a composition from one singular spot, not in a 3D environment, but from a very like from one side, from one perspective. That's really not good. That's really not something I should be proud of, but that's just how my brain works at this time. Yeah, and if you pardon me for making this reference and pardon me for even comparing myself to this, but it's somewhat like what they said about Khan in in Star Trek 2, where they say he's not used to operate in three-dimensional battle. This is what my brain is right now. My brain is not used to be working on something that has dimensions to it and sides and, you know, all that stuff. I'm just trying to create a single good composition, and I'm thinking that this is a good one. But at the same time, I'm also realizing that the other sides of the issue, literal sides of the issue, are being somewhat left out. Okay, what I think I will do here, I'm thinking that what if we actually make a bit of a mushroom grown into the tree, because there is this sort of mushroom that actually grows right on the tree's bark, and yeah, that the bark of the tree actually very much is nutritious for this kind of mushroom. It usually doesn't even have a stem. It's just the heart of the mushroom that basically is visible. We will actually go a bit overboard with it. We will still add a stem to it, if only to be consistent, because this type of mushroom always has stem. The pointy one, in Russian they're called muhamor, and they're actually inedible. So yes, Minecraft, you're kind of teaching children to add inedible poisonous mushrooms in your soups. But at the same time, I do get that the muhamor might be just one sort of this colored mushroom. And also, if I recall correctly, some of Russian people actually are known for using the inedible poisonous muhamors to kind of, you know, they dry them up, they put them in like some kind of cigarette or some kind of other type of they basically make them consumable and have like wild hallucinations off of them. I'm not really good with drugs, if you don't know. God damn it. Outside of Minecraft, outside of my gaming edition, I'm not really good with drugs, so I don't really know how exactly you have to consume a muhamor to get wild hallucinations. But still, I'm guessing that you get the point that I'm trying to make, which I honestly don't get myself at this point. Okay, let's just add some more greenery on this side, maybe some more shrubbery to make this all look convenient and kind of natural, that it actually went by itself. And one thing that I really am thinking right now, that I think I will actually go for later in the series when I get some more materials, is the idea that this little greenhouse, after like an episode full of me saying that it is old and overgrown, I just realized it would be much more interesting if this greenhouse would be actually new, and the overgrownness and the ruinedness of it comes from some kind of experiment that went absolutely rogue and destroyed the laboratory itself, absolutely wrecking it from all the sides and causing the intense shrubbery to grow and even spread on the second house too. So that's an idea for another time, because right now I'm thinking that I actually run out of time for this episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do leave a like. I always look forward to your likes and to your comments, everybody. I very much enjoy interacting with you. So let me know if any of my today's ideas, any of my today's blabbering got to you, and if you like this little greenhouse of mine. Click some annotations, watch some more of my videos if you're interested, and do subscribe if you want to see more. That's gonna be it for today. See you next time. To be continued. Bye bye.